Hello everybody and welcome to the highlights of the only 2020 match between Sri Lanka and Pakistan. Of course it is from the Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. Pakistan won the toss and they did what most people do in any one-day game here, won the toss and batted. And Pakistan, interesting enough, have picked a whole lot of all-rounders, 6 all-rounders in their lineup.
Here we go. And bowled him. Action from ball 1. Kuluseka has hit the bullseye. What a magnificent start to T20 cricket. So over mid-on, runs from run Nazir. That ball will trickle eventually for a 4. Goes for the big one, whacked it straight through mid-off. No need to run for those. Terrific piece of timing from Shoaib Malik. It's action right from the first ball. Short delivery put away. More runs, in fact 4 of them nicely timed by Shoaib Malik. Tushara bowling a wrong line here. The Sri Lankan bowlers. Down the track, straight hit, magnificent batting from Shoaib Malik. 17 off the over, Pakistan on the move here, 19 for 1. Kuluseka is back on view. 1 overs, 1 for 2 down the track and he nails it over mid-off. The batsmen are trusting this pitch. Down the track, edges it, gets past the field at first slip, goes away for 4. Oh, bowled him, cleaned him up with a beautiful delivery. Malinga is all hooked onto the action. So Pakistan lose their second wicket. It's Malinga who's bowled Shoaib Malik just when he was looking good. Slow delivery, nicely carved away, brilliantly done. That's 4. Credit has to be given to the batsman for reading the slower one and carving it away brilliantly. It's taken off. Is that the first 6? No. It is. Magnificent hitting. He didn't like it, but his team would take it.
Half shot from Kumar Sangakkara. That's running away very quickly down towards the boundary. It's gone for 4. Boundary off the first ball of the over, particularly in the last 6 or 7 overs. Only 2 down at this stage. We're almost through 8 overs. Big shot. Very good shot. But it's been caught. This time he takes the catch. Good shot, very, very good shot indeed. Picked the gap and he's got it bounded.
Goes up high in the air. This will be taken, not really, it's a 6. Even half a shot from Afridi can get the ball across for a 6. Magnificent striking.
Point halfway stage that where runs are concerned, we've got enough.
Yeah, especially captain himself and Omar, who's been a fantastic, the way he played so far. If they both stay there, we might get 150, 160.
The runs here, full toss, got out for 4. So the start of the first ball with the boundary certainly does print. Oh, what a wonderful shot that was. Just a little bit of wind and he smashed it through the offside. This time through the offside, that might also go down to the fence for 4. Got himself the room and played it very effective.
Lovely piece of cricket.
Once again, into the gap and that will go down for 4 as well. Certainly he's teasing with Muralidharan.
There are about thousands outside the stadium as well. That's gone up in the air. Sangakkara takes it. Umar Akmal is shown the way by Matthews.
They're happy to watch. Interesting, batting deep in the crease. Ala job of Miandad. Nicely played. Running it off the blade. And 4. Gee, that's a good shot. That is a terrific shot. Pumped up for this game. First as skipper for Pakistan, T20. Good shot too. Has he got enough on it? I think he has. Yes, he has. Good shot. Very, very well played.
Side of Reedy, 1 away from a half century, and what a good shot again. Just a flick of the wrist, but he was in position to hit that. Hit it on the up, but picked it up so very well.
Strong man, goodness me. 3 50s in a row for Pakistan. That'll confirm it. What a knock this has been. 35 balls only for this 50. No wonder his teammates are on their feet.
He's played with absolute responsibility.
Full toss, hammered it, straight to the man at long off. Kunaseko has taken the catch. That's a big wicket for Sri Lanka. That'll take Pakistan just a little bit. Back live now, and that's again chipped over extra cover this time. They'll scamper back for a brace. Oh, they might get more. They'll get 2 more than that. That's exactly what Sri Lanka don't need at this stage. The first 2 balls. Hammered that one away. Has it gone for 6? No, it hasn't. 1 bounce. Make it 10 off 3 now. Good connection over the top of extra cover. That's an area where boundaries can be scored, and I think he's got one. Yes, he has. Last ball of the innings. He's got a good connection, but not quite enough. Oh, he's been put down as well. They didn't run that first one very hard either. They only got 1 in the end. Mahala's put down the catch. So Pakistan 172 for 5. I think they might be about 10 runs below where they wanted to be. However, whipped away. Very good shot indeed. Not a bad way to get off the mark. They love it here.
You could hear the roar in the background.
That's leg side. Oh, there was a bat on it too. That's very, very fine. It's going to go for runs. Has he got enough? Yes, he has. What a shot. He picked it. 1 ball left in the 3rd over. Over the top of covers, there's no protection, no sweeper out there. They're tearing after that ball. I think it's going to win. It does. So that's a boundary off the last ball. Beg over.
Gives him the advantage.
It's a new core rule. Bang! Smacked it. Got himself some valuable runs there. Wow, that is a terrific shot. It's not a bad shot. Up goes the finger. There it is. If anything, I think maybe a little bit late. It's in the air. Is it going to be taken? It should be taken. It is taken. Omar Akmal is the man that's taken the catch. Mohammad Amir has persisted with the short ball.
Beautiful. Just advanced down the track and creamed it over extra cover. First boundary for Sangakkara.
Couple of overs quite easy.
Nicely played. Where's that going? Yes, it's gone. It's gone all the way. Little flick of the wrist. Well, if Sangakkara and the Sri Lankan batsmen do that, they can certainly get on top of the... Up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. Abdul Razak. He makes no mistake with it, and Pakistan have picked up another Sri Lankan wicket. The valuable one.
That is well struck. Has it got enough? Yes, it has. 6 runs. What a fine strike that is.
Captaining Pakistan, not an easy job.
Dragged it on. That's the end of Sangakkara. Saeed Ajmal has picked up a very important wicket there. In the air, high. There is a man getting underneath it. He's circling there. He should take the catch. And he does. Running the beat it is. Taking another catch. Took a fine catch, of course, in the one.
It's down the ground. That's a good shot. Did it go all the way? That would bring some life into the Sri Lankan spectators' form. Works it down the one side. They'll rush for the single. That might be close. These direct hits can be trouble. And Sri Lanka tumbling. There's the decision. Angelo Matt. Sri Lanka in desperate trouble. Oh, it's gone! Khandabe slashing at a delivery from Ajmal. He's gone too. So Pakistan on a roll here. Bowled has the swipe. He had to do it. And Rana strikes. The Pakistanis certainly now sense that they've... That's hit up in the air. There's a man under it. Should be out. Yes, Mutta Murali's gone. This guy is cool as a cucumber. Rana to continue. Bowled. So Pakistan have cleaned it up. And what a fine victory this has been. Rana finishes up. He has certainly delivered it for his captain. Handshakes all round, and a fine victory by Pakistan.
Runs as well, also a run out, and it was no surprise that as captain in his first 2020 game that he picked up the man.
In our previous video, we explored the first 4 motivation rules. Clarity, starting small, shaping your environment, and building discipline. Those rules laid the foundation for a motivated, unstoppable life. In this video, we're going to complete the journey by uncovering the next 4 rules. These rules are about keeping your energy high, tracking your progress, expanding your mind, and building resilience so you never lose momentum. If you've ever started strong but faded halfway, or wondered how top performers keep going year after year, these 4 rules are the answer. They're practical, science-backed, and easy to apply. As you listen, imagine how each rule fits into your daily life. Because motivation isn't about reading more quotes. It's about building habits and systems that keep you moving forward even on tough days. Let's dive into the final 4 motivation rules that will completely transform the way you live, work, and grow. The 5th rule of motivation is measurement. What you measure, you can improve. Most people underestimate their progress because they never track it, and as a result, they lose motivation. Imagine trying to lose weight without ever stepping on a scale, or trying to save money without checking your bank account. Without feedback, your brain doesn't get the signal that you're moving forward, so it stops pushing you. Measurement is the fuel that keeps your motivational engine running. The act of tracking your progress gives you 3 huge benefits. First, it creates a sense of accomplishment. Every check mark on a calendar or app releases a little hit of dopamine, reinforcing the behavior. Second, it gives you clarity. You can see exactly what's working and what's not. Third, it builds momentum. Once you see a streak, you'll want to keep it alive. Start simple. Use a journal, a habit tracker app, or even a wall calendar. If your goal is to write 500 words a day, mark it down every time you do it. If your goal is fitness, log your workouts. If your goal is learning, track how many pages you read. Make it visual so you can literally see your progress growing. The more you measure, the more motivated you become. It's like playing a game with a scoreboard. No one wants to play a game without knowing the score. Create your own scoreboard and watch your motivation soar. The 6th rule is to become a lifelong learner. Stagnation kills motivation. Growth fuels it. When you learn something new, your brain lights up with curiosity, releasing chemicals that make you feel energized. This is why children seem naturally motivated. They're learning constantly. Adults who stop learning often feel stuck, bored, or uninspired. Commit to learning at least one new thing every day. It could be a chapter from a book, a tutorial on a new skill, a podcast episode, or a short course online. Even 10 minutes a day compounds massively over time. In a year, that's 3,650 minutes. More than 60 hours of growth you didn't have before. Learning also boosts confidence. When you know more, you feel more capable. This confidence translates directly into motivation. You see new opportunities, you feel more creative, and you're willing to take on bigger challenges. To make it stick, pair learning with teaching. Share what you learn with friends on social media or in a journal. Teaching reinforces the knowledge and gives you a sense of contribution, which further motivates you to keep growing. Never let a day go by without feeding your mind. As Jim Rohn said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. The more you grow, the more motivated you become, and the more your life expands. The seventh rule of motivation is visualization. Your mind moves toward what it consistently pictures. If you constantly visualize failure, your subconscious will sabotage you. But if you consistently visualize success, your brain begins acting as if it's possible, and you start making it real. Visualization is like a mental rehearsal. Just as athletes imagine their performance before they compete, you can imagine your future self living your goals. Spend a few minutes each morning picturing your ideal day 5 years from now. Where are you living? Who are you with? What work are you doing? What does your health look like? Be as specific as possible. Combine this visualization with emotion. Feel what it would be like to achieve your goals. This emotional charge creates a magnetic pull that draws you toward your future. It also primes your subconscious mind to notice opportunities and act with confidence. Visualization is not daydreaming. It's a deliberate practice. You're programming your mind, training it like a muscle. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally gravitating toward habits and choices that align with your vision. You'll also handle setbacks better because you're anchored to a bigger picture. Create a vision board, write a future letter to yourself, or use guided visualization.